Hi, welcome to Vinyasa Wellness and Weekly Wellness Tips. Today I'm talking about lifelong learning, why that's important, and of course some tips for you to try out this week. So the bottom line is that the more you use your brain, the longer and more effectively that you can use it. New learning creates new connections. The more neural pathways you create, the easier it becomes for those neurons to fire. There's a sort of positive snowball effect to it. And conversely, just like the muscles in your body, if you don't use your neurons, they begin to wither away and new processes become increasingly more difficult. So I'm going to highlight two ideas for you to give a try this week. The first is sports or physical coordination games. Really any sport that's new to you, tennis or ping pong, dancing, yoga, tai chi, and I'll also put playing a musical instrument or taking an art class into this category. So somewhat obviously connecting your body to your brain in a challenging way is going to build neurons. And then there's also an added benefit of increasing blood flow, and increasing new blood flow to your brain is really important for your brain health and will help you with all that learning. So that's something to give a try. I'll also offer the suggestion of looking beyond any limiting beliefs that you may have anytime that you start with a new activity or movement. Ideas such as I'm not coordinated or I'm not talented enough. For years, I had a similar story that I couldn't do yoga because I wasn't graceful and I wasn't flexible. But really, that's maybe exactly when you have the greatest opportunity for growth. So keep that in mind because I know that physical movement can be a challenging thing to take on, and that's really the point of it. So the second idea that I have for you today is brain games and reading. So brain games, of course, things like Scrabble, Sudoku, crossword puzzles, and then reading I think is so important because our media landscape today really tends to guide us away from deep, thoughtful information. And we have this quick click culture. And as a result, very short attention spans and sometimes a narrowed focus as well. So I love reading as a way to learn, to challenge your thinking, and to increase your focus and attention span. This is not to put down fiction reading either. Fiction is wonderful for stretching your creativity and your imagination, which is also great for your brain health. Finally, I'd like to make a couple of suggestions as you go about this work. Try to stay away from doing it on a screen. Be kind to your eyes, give them a break, and it also gives you an opportunity, if you read at night, to better your sleep hygiene, to not be in front of that blue light. So that's number one tip. And then the second one is to switch it up a bit. Doing Sudoku every day is great, but it's a little bit like going to the gym and only doing bicep curls. Change it up a bit, find something new. If your activity starts to feel stale, then it probably is. And so again, our aim here is to fire off some new neurons. So I hope that's been helpful. I'm going to take this quick opportunity to remind you that I do have a book club. So if you're interested, you can sign up on my website. I do need an RSVP so I can send you the Zoom link. And I want to make sure everyone knows I have no affiliation to the authors or to any links that I might put into my newsletter. I link you to Amazon so you can see the book for the month, but encourage you to pick it up at the library or purchase at a local bookstore, anywhere else that's most convenient for you. This month, along the lines of stretching your brain, we are reading MetaHuman, Unleashing Your Infinite Potential by Deepak Chopra. He's a world-renowned physician and philosopher, and this is a fascinating mind-stretching book about increasing your consciousness and how you relate to reality. It's just wonderful. So even if you can't join us for the book club, this is a good brain stretching technique. So I hope you've enjoyed these tips and that you'll engage in lifelong learning. Thank you so much. My website is vinyasa-wellness.com. So you'll see my book club sign up there and a lot of other great resources for you. Thank you so much.